Welcome new families to Suisun Valley. We're very excited to have you guys here. My name is Mrs. Baines-Wright. I'm the principal here at Suisun Valley. I've been here for 10 years and in education for 25. I'd like to share a little bit about myself. My husband is a high school teacher. I have 2 kids, one going into middle school and one going into high school. Suisun Valley is very dear and near to me because we have an Agri-science program here, and I grew up farming peaches, prunes, and walnuts and driving a tractor. So this school is my place that I want to be all the time. Our school colors are red and white, and our mascot is a dragon. We have a wonderful new administration building that we just got last year. It houses our secretary, our front office staff, and myself, but also a brand new library and innovation lab. At the Innovation Lab, students are able to perform science experiments and cook some of the fruits and vegetables we have harvested from our garden.
Hi, welcome to Suisun Valley's front office. My name is Kristen Seguin, and I'm Mrs. Baines-Wright's secretary and the school secretary. I've been at Suisun Valley for 10 years, and I love our school. Please feel free to contact me with any questions you might have. If I don't know the answer, I'll do my best to try to get them for you. This year it's going to be a little bit different at Suisun Valley. When visiting the front office or the school, you will need to make an appointment ahead of time, and a mask will be required whenever entering the office. My email and the school's phone number are located on our school's website. Hopefully, most things can be taken care of over the phone or by email. So please make sure if you have any changes to your contact information that you let us know right away. I'm sure going to miss seeing the kids this year each day and also getting to know you, but I know it's going to be another exciting year at Suisun Valley School.
Hey, my name is Miss Vicki, and I work here in the office with Miss Kristen. I'm the attendance clerk, and so what that means is that I keep track of who is here and who's not here. This year's a little bit different, only in that you'll be checking in on your computer. So as long as you're checking in with your teacher every day, you should have no problem. If you won't be at school, if you won't be attending your computer class that day, you need to call into the office or email me. Those two, the phone number and the email, are available on our school website. Every teacher will be taking attendance this year, so it's very important that your student be logging in and checking in with their teacher. The only exception to not being at school would be an illness. If your child is sick, you need to call and let us know. They have a doctor's appointment, if they'll be attending a court date. Those are some of the excused absences that will work here for an excused absence. If your student is going to be out of town, if you're going on vacation, we have a minimum of 5 days for short-term independent study. You'll need to fill out a contract with me here in the office, and I will set that up with your teacher in order to complete your work, and then everything will be due when you come back. Other than that, I'm here to help you in the office when Miss Kristen's not here, and have a great day.
We are part of the No Excuses University Network. We want you to start planning for your future. Each classroom has adopted a college, and you will be learning about the college your classroom has adopted. We want our students, starting in kindergarten, to start planning about their future. So if you would like to go to college after high school, that will be your choice. If you want to go to a trade school, that will be your choice. If you would like to open your own business, that will be your choice. But we want to make sure that we are providing you with the foundation you need to start planning now. We will be teaching live every day, and attendance will be taken. Please make sure that your child is in attendance every single day with their computer on and making a connection with their teacher. We will also be providing grades, and students will be responsible to hand in assignments on time. We are reducing the exposure of peanuts on our campus, so in our cafeteria when we return to school, we do not offer any peanut products. We do this to make sure that our students here at school are all safe, and we do have students here who have severe peanut allergies. So we just want to make sure that everyone is safe when they do return to school, but I wanted to make sure that this message was out there, so when you are planning to come back, which we're excited to see everyone back, that you will be well prepared. We have an amazing parent club here at Suisun Valley, so please make sure you join. Our president is April George, and we have a Facebook page called Suisun Valley School Facebook, and please make sure that you become a member.
Welcome to the Suisun Valley Agri-science program. My name is Heather Merodio. I'm the Agri-science teacher for students from 1st grade through 8th grade. Each week I'll be working with your student for 64 minutes at a time in our beautiful Agri-science outdoor classroom, as well as my indoor classroom and our innovation lab. Let's take a tour. Our raised bed area was created last year by our middle school students who did all of the construction, design, and implementation of our boxes. We have lots of different things planted in here in a single box fashion. So each box contains a different growing item. We have sunflowers, tomatoes, lots of cucumbers. We have an onion patch, melons, tomatillos, lots of squash, artichokes, and sunflowers in this section. In addition to items that we can eat, we try and work with culinary herbs and other things that the students can explore through Agri-science. We have lots of perennials in our garden that the students planned, and let me take you over to the guild section. This is one of our classroom spaces. This space is often used for sampling food, propagation techniques. All of these benches convert to tables, so I can have groups out here and we can be working on lots of different planting, cooking, tasting, all kinds of things. As you can see, our greenhouse is a little worse for wear. That's going to be one of our areas of focus this year. We're going to be redesigning the greenhouse, making a bigger greenhouse where we can fit an entire classroom. I'm going to count on the students to make the plans, figure out the materials that we need, and then do the construction build once you're back on campus. This is our Mindful Maze section of the garden. This is a place where you can come, have some quiet time, think about what's going on in the world, and enjoy the outdoor space. When you guys are back on campus, this is going to be one of our row crop sections. There's drip irrigation in here, and we're going to be planting something like wheat, corn, possibly fava beans. Who knows what's going to go on in here. All right, welcome to our guild or food forest. This is an area primarily focused on by the middle school students. There's lots of annuals, but mostly perennials in this section. Many produce food or produce food for other living creatures, such as bees, hummingbirds, and other local animals. This morning, there was a giant raccoon here that came tromping through, who really is enjoying all of our apricots. This is our miniature vineyard. We have 9 varietals of table grapes that we're growing. There's green grapes as well as red grapes. Some have seeds, some don't. All of them are delicious, and you can walk your way through and see the birds have been enjoying the grapes in your absence. This is the original section of our garden before we really expanded into a large agri-science program. So our boxes are a little more diverse in here. We have lots of things you can eat: kale, cauliflower, potatoes, corn, many things like that, as well as things you can enjoy. Bushes that have beautiful flowers. We have a wildflower and annual box planted. We also have lots of berries and things like that to eat. This is our straw bale section of the garden. The 5th grade class is responsible for maintaining this group of planting boxes here as well as over there. We have lots of things growing in here. Mrs. Hayfitch so far has planted melons, tomatoes, and Mr. Madonna left behind lots of cool squash plants and other things for us to enjoy. The shed is where we keep all of our tools and equipment. There's lots of great resources in here, but it is an adult-only space. If you need garden gloves, you come and help yourself, as long as you're responsible for returning the gloves, but no kids are allowed in the shed. When you need tools, let me know. I'll get you some tools. This is one of my favorite places in the garden for sitting with the group, taste testing, and learning all about ag. It's nice and cool and shaded no matter what time of year it is, and it's beautiful to be able to look up into the hills as well as in our planting boxes. This section has many different culinary herbs that we'll be using in our cooking projects. So when we harvest these from our garden, we'll be heading into the innovation lab to do some taste testing, cooking, nutrition, and health projects. Using water responsibly is a really important part of ag. We have these water reclamation systems that you'll learn all about when you're in 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. Essentially, water comes from the sky, drops down onto the roof, runs into our cistern system, which then helps irrigate our crop. Welcome to our California Native Garden section. This area is usually maintained by our 4th grade class. As you can see, I need you guys here. There's a lot that needs to be done. This area houses all of our California native plants. Doesn't take a lot of maintenance, but it is fun to come up on the hill and check out what naturally grows in our area. I know this year is different than any other year we've experienced, but I am so looking forward to working with you and your family in our beautiful AgriScience garden. Welcome to Suisun Valley.